After a brief hiatus, I am happy to say hello and welcome to Super Spirit Live. I am your host and commentator, Shirt Donovan. And folks, we are going to get into a big card full of exciting wrestling action here tonight. And first up, it will indeed be a match in the student division. Alonso Vera taking on Cody Fox. And I do believe this will be the first time that these two young men have competed in front of a Super Spirit Live crowd. An exciting time indeed for these two wrestlers. Let's go to the ring now for the opening contest. Making his way to the ring, Alonso Vera. I am told that Alonso Vera is perhaps the strongest member of the men's student class this year. And I'm told that Cody Fox is perhaps the quickest. And his opponent, Cody Fox. Young Cody Fox here tonight making his Super Spirit Live debut alongside his classmate Alonso Vera. Both of these young men looking to make their mark as they crusade through the student division. Resolving to build their fundamentals as they forge ahead in their wrestling careers. An exchange of strikes here in the center of the ring. Cody Fox not looking intimidated by the prowess of Alonso Vera, and he is sent to the outside. Vera waiting now in the center of the ring. Cody Fox returns, another slap across the chest. Some bright futures emerging out of the student division as we continue through the year. And Alonso Vera with a fast takedown there. Cody Fox able to slip away. Cautious approaches here from both athletes. Cody Fox now going to the mat. Alonso Vera not letting it last long. And Cody Fox now with a knee, and again the knees across the back of Vera. Both athletes sustaining damage in that exchange, and now it will be Alonso Vera to the mat. Applying the sleeper hold, low drop kick there from Fox, takes the vertical base out from under Vera. Russian leg sweep, well executed, and then the diving fist drop. Cody Fox looking good here. Vera having trouble keeping up. High angle drop kick from Cody Fox. A fine example of the work being done in the student division. And another high angle drop kick connects. Alonso Vera could be in big trouble here. And here comes Vera, pump handle slam. And now just rubbing the elbow into the face of Cody Fox. Perhaps some frustration emerging from Vera. High angle Boston Crab now. Alonso Vera trying to make up some lost ground here, and another low drop kick connects for Cody Fox. Oh, perhaps looking for a Frankensteiner, and Alonso Vera putting that on hold. Into another Boston Crab, and now look at this. Rolling through, in control of the leg is Cody Fox. A very back and forth competition we're seeing here. Cody Fox now to the cross arm breaker, taking Vera back down to the mat. You gotta believe that these two have had plenty of matches against each other in the student division, in the dojo. But now, of course, In front of the big lights, in front of the cameras and the crowd, who will rise to the occasion for their first official Super Spirit Live victory? Cody Fox now to the top rope. In his element, a huge frog splash connects across the back of Alonso Vera. Fox now looking for the pin. And it is a 2 count. And Vera from the top with a devastating shoulder tackle. Cutter from Cody Fox near the ropes, and indeed a break signaled by the official. Takedown from Vera. Jumping neck breaker from Fox. The quickness cannot be underestimated. And a near fall for Fox. Standing switch. Executes the backdrop. Vera out on his feet, but Cody Fox, clearly winded, is going to take him back down to the mat for the cross arm breaker. Fox unrelenting in his approach, trying to take down Vera. Close call there for Alonso Vera. Pump handle slam again, and Vera to the top. Shotgun drop kick connects from the top rope. My God! 1, 2, 3. Brainbuster on the outside. An incredible match from two athletes who represent the future of Super Spirit Wrestling, and a near fall there for Cody Fox. Alonso Vera with the overhead release again. Oh my God, pop-up powerbomb. The leg is hooked. No! Look at this. Could we see a submission? Fox able to slip away. The cross arm breaker again. Great positioning. Will Vera submit? Fox denying the offense. Oh my God! It's over. And Alonso Vera able to secure his first official victory here tonight over Cody Fox in the student division. What a matchup there, folks. An incredible contest representative of the work being done in the student division. The future is bright for those two young men, but it is Alonso Vera tonight coming away with the victory. Folks, we have a very special announcement tonight. Tonight will be the start of two tournaments. One in the men's side of things for the All Challenge medallion. And in the women's side of Super Spirit Wrestling, we will begin the tournament for the All Challenge pendant. Very exciting stipulations around these two new titles. We will begin the men's tournament with the following competition. It will be Elijah Howell out of the junior division facing off against BMD from the heavyweight division. And folks, that is indicative of what is going on here with these All Challenge titles. Representatives from any division across the men and women's side of Super Spirit Wrestling can compete for these brand new titles. Some exciting matchups to emerge out of this new development. And for now, we will see Elijah Howell facing off against BMD. Making his way to the ring, Elijah Howell. Certainly a worthy young competitor, Elijah Howell, looking to make a name for himself in Super Spirit Wrestling still. A tournament victory and becoming the first holder of the All Challenge medallion would certainly be a good step. and his opponent, the Punished BMD. A unique matchup here, folks, but two extremely tough individuals. BMD with the striking prowess, Elijah Howell with the solid wrestling fundamentals. But both men certainly with the tenacity to go the distance. Elijah Howell representing the junior division, BMD representing the heavyweight division. You see the quickness here of BMD evading the offense of Elijah Howell, finding opportunities for the strikes. And it will be up to Elijah Howell to adapt to the advantages and the experience of BMD. Reversal there from Elijah Howell. Checking the maneuver from BMD, sends him down to the mat. Combination there from BMD, and now sends Elijah Howell to the ropes, drop toe hold. And now continuing the onslaught. Strikes to the back of the head. And Elijah Howell trying to put a hold on the momentum. BMD not willing to let up just yet. Rolling up now for the torture style camel clutch. Sweeps the leg. BMD, one of the few athletes in the heavyweight division that can move like a junior division athlete. So this indeed is a tall order for Elijah Howell. It is indeed the elbows of BMD that send Elijah Howell down, and now targeting the heel, I believe. Big combination this time. Crumples Elijah Howell to the mat. BMD looking for a kick, instead finds the takedown, now dialing in more elbows. The evasive style once again, BMD to the ropes, and he finds the double chop. Elijah Howell's legs able to find the ropes. This match has been all BMD. The heavyweight representative starting to pull away here. Elijah Howell with another reversal, but he's unable to keep BMD down for long. Big combination again, and now the double wrist lock. Elijah Howell perhaps starting to come alive. All these body shots from BMD adding up over time. Perhaps not as flashy as a big knockout punch with a CQC slam with the leg hooked. And Elijah Howell is able to kick out of the CQC slam, perhaps looking for the disruptor. But BMD now saluting the camera before he drops down into the modified figure four. But Elijah Howell has proved a lot in kicking out of the CQC slam. Twisting fisherman here on the bridge for Howell, and it's just a one count. BMD so fast, but Elijah Howell ready for him. Used to dealing with that level of quickness in the junior division is Howell, but perhaps not used to dealing with this level of striking ability. Denial from Elijah Howell, trying to hang in there. Standing switch, what a backdrop from Howell. A momentum shifter, if you will. Big chop from Howell. Can he withstand the punishment from the punished? and move on in this bracket. Devastating onslaught from BMD. Rolls up now again for the camel clutch. BMD transitioning to a lot of mat-based approaches here. Perhaps sensing that Elijah Howell has been broken up enough that he will not be able to withstand the mat-based approach. As the game plan develops, a huge forearm crashes across the face of Elijah Howell, able to avoid that kick. And this time, returning the offensive BMD, I should say. And now Elijah Howell in the avalanche position. Gyran suplex from the top. My God. He's going to look to put him away. BMD out at 2. Fisherman buster from Howell. BMD with another kick out. And he will take Howell back down to the mat. A rope break signaled by official Burt Wiggins. This match has been mostly BMD, but Elijah Howell is starting to hit these big maneuvers, these huge tide turners. Wakagatame now off the Irish whip. Elijah Howell in a lot of pain. These two men proudly representing their divisions, as BMD with a huge combination sends Elijah Howell down, and again. Wakagatame, the arm in jeopardy. Elijah Howell reaching for the ropes. He is able to break away. Drop kick is avoided. The back step crucial in this instance. And look at BMD busting down the defenses of Elijah Howell. Mighty elbows raining down. Look at this. Scorpion deathlock. And it's not enough. These huge strikes from BMD, testing the limits of Howell. Again to the mat. Twisting fisherman. Wakagatame again. It's got to be soon. That arm could snap at any moment. Can Howell dictate the pace? Can he hang in there? Can he find the disruptor? And will it even be enough? Spear from BMD. Bow and arrow hold now from Howell. Great ring positioning here. My God, what a kick from BMD. Shoulders down. No! Backbreaker from Howell. A knee across the face. BMD rolls through. The wrist lock. Will he submit? He has taken so much. And Howell is still in this match. Twisting fisherman again. My God, he got him. I can't believe it. And you see the damage to the arm. Elijah Howell dropping that arm. Able to withstand the offensive BMD, and he will charge forward in the bracket for the All-Challenge medallion. What a matchup there, folks, to kick off an exciting bracket, and there will be more to come there in that bracket tonight. Elijah Howell pulling off an impressive victory over BMD. Folks, we're now going to take you to a matchup in the women's tag division. It will be TKF, former champions in that division, taking on Passion Force. Passion Force, of course, have been a bit on the rise lately, and I have word that Hotaru Matsunaga of Passion Force will be representing her team and the women's tag division as a whole in the All-Challenge Pendant Tournament. Exciting stuff to come for Hotaru Matsunaga, who will have a match next week in that bracket. But tonight, for now, TKF facing off against Passion Force, a matchup that we have seen a few times since the beginning of Super Spirit Wrestling, but much has changed for these athletes since they both signed a couple years ago with Super Spirit Wrestling. Making their way to the ring, the team of Linda Kruger and Jacqueline Frazier, TKF. Former champions that many fans call the one-and-done team, much to the chagrin of TKF, who had a short-lived title reign after obtaining the belts from current champions Diamond Deluxe. And their opponents, the team of Asami Furukawa and Hotaru Matsunaga, Passion Force. A viable team indeed is Passion Force, but it will be Hotaru Matsunaga representing her team next week in the All-Challenge Pendant Tournament. Asami Furukawa starting things off here against Linda Kruger as Kruger finds a reversal on the suplex. Linda Kruger showing some dominance early here over Furukawa, who is able to break away. Another big hip toss there from Kruger. Back to the arm. A game plan developing here for Linda Kruger. Asami Furukawa finding the tag. And now Matsunaga will try her luck as Linda Kruger, with another reversal, sends Asami Furukawa to the outside. Double drop kick there. Jacqueline Frazier now the legal competitor for TKF. Crosses the arms. Matsunaga quickly slipping away from that. Another takedown here from Frazier. Sent to the ropes. Wakagatame from Frazier. You see Frazier maintaining that positioning, keeping herself between Hotaru Matsunaga and her corner. Effectively cutting the ring in half. Big counter there from Matsunaga. Well executed suplex there. And back to the cross arm camel clutch is Frazier. Cloverleaf now applied by Matsunaga. Frazier using her lower body strength to escape that maneuver. Neck breaker now from Frazier. And Matsunaga looking for a tag. Look at this! The double hip attack from Passion Force. Frazier now trying to rally. Shifting her focus to Asami Furukawa, looking for a tag maybe. Yes, indeed. Linda Kruger back in for Team Kruger-Frazier.
Give up.
Cross arm breaker now. And the legs of Asami Furukawa finding the break. She will try a cross arm breaker of her own. And we will see a similar story take shape there as Kruger finds a break of her own. Backslide attempt here from Furukawa. Unfortunate ring positioning for both of these athletes. Looking to apply some pressure. And look at this, in your dreams, Linda Kruger applying it, but Asami Furukawa, knowing the urgency, knowing the danger, is able to slip away. And again, Matsunaga this time quickly interrupting and lending an assist to perhaps halt the momentum of Linda Kruger.
Give up.
Look at Kruger with these elbows, fighting out of the corner, but what a combination from Furukawa. Leg hooked, and a rope break signaled by the official. Tag made for Passion Force, and a tag made for TKF.
Give up. Give up.
Going to this maneuver a lot, this cross-arm camel clutch. The damage mounting as Frazier is sent to the ropes. Dropkick is sidestepped. Complete shot connects for Frazier.
1, 2.
Furukawa able to break things up just in the nick of time. Frazier looking for a pin. Near fall there for TKF. Matsunaga with the Fisherman Buster. Huge series of kicks from Furukawa. Can Matsunaga take advantage? No, instead it will be a tag. Fisherman Buster again from Matsunaga. Cross arm breaker now being applied. Linda Kruger on the way. Stunner from Matsunaga. Leg hooked. And Linda Kruger just barely getting in the ring to break up the pinning predicament. Huge series of uppercuts sends Furukawa down. Frazier now on the attack. My God, what an angle on that backdrop. Hip attack here from Asami Furukawa, one of her trademark maneuvers, neck breaker from Frazier. Frazier sends Furukawa to the corner. Avalanche position, Furukawa could be in trouble. No, reversal, the headbutt from Furukawa. Now watching Frazier. Shotgun drop kick. Big series of uppercuts here from Kruger. Look at Furukawa trying to fight out of it. Huge knee connects. The cross arm breaker again.
Give up.
Kruger with the assist. Matsunaga creates separation. Stacks them both up in the corner. And out of the corner is Frazier. My God, what a competition. The cross arm breaker. Look at the positioning. Can Frazier withstand? Shoulders down. And Matsunaga saves again.
Come on.
Kick to the crown of the head. Axe kick from Furukawa. This is maybe not the time
Give up. Give
to
up.
interrupt your offense. Furukawa feeling it, going to the ropes. Hip attack connects. Frazier quickly interrupting things there. Furukawa perhaps not with the awareness at this stage of the match. Cross arm breaker again from Kruger. Isolating that arm. The arm of Furukawa, you see it dropping. Big combination. Both women down. Kruger to the top. What a knee. I can't believe the leg of Furukawa able to find the ropes and find the break. Kruger again to the top. The knee. The leg is hooked. She got her. My God, what a contest. Matsunaga still trying to fight in the ring. A bitter loss there, as Matsunaga will prepare for singles competition next week in the All Challenge Pendant bracket, folks. Asami Furukawa, let's just face it, folks, toward the end of that match, I think Furukawa lost the level of focus that she entered the matchup with, and I think ultimately she paid for it. That's my estimation there of what just happened in that women's tag division matchup. TKF, the former champions, picking up a victory here tonight over Passion Force, who were really building a lot of momentum in that division. And now, folks, speaking of the All Challenge Pendant Tournament, let's get into the first matchup of that bracket now. It will be Randy Crawford, the in-ring legend, taking on Cody Okawa of Guardian Corps. Usually we see Cody Okawa in women's tag action or six-woman tag action alongside Ryoko Matsui and Nona Ford, but tonight she will find herself indeed in singles competition against one of the most illustrious athletes in the entire wrestling world. Although Randy Crawford has struggled a lot since signing with Super Spirit Wrestling, has not found the same level of success that she has enjoyed elsewhere in her 30-plus year career in wrestling. But perhaps tonight, she will be able to forge her path towards her first Super Spirit Wrestling title. Making her way to the ring, Randy Crawford. Randy Crawford, who has held so many titles across so many promotions and territories throughout her career, has yet to do so in Super Spirit Wrestling. And Cody Okawa will present a very unique challenge for her. And her opponent, representing Guardian Corps, Cody Okawa. And indeed, you see the other members of Guardian Corps here to support Cody. Nona Ford, her tag partner, and Ryoko Matsui, her team captain. An exciting matchup brewing here. Randy Crawford versus Cody Okawa, the first matchup in the All-Challenge Pendant bracket. And in a few weeks' time, we'll be crowning the first holders of the All-Challenge medallion as well as the All-Challenge pendant. High impact maneuver here from Okawa, but Randy Crawford has taken many a bump like that, and there will still be more work necessary to put down the in-ring legend. Okawa with the quickness, springing up off the mat as well. Both of these athletes with a very similar never say die spirit. Okawa finding the reversal on the Bulldog, rolling through for more punishment here, and really taking it to Crawford thus far. Ryoko Matsui, the team captain of Guardian Corps, on the outside. One of our most decorated champions in Super Spirit Wrestling, holding the Destiny Band title on multiple occasions. And she has lent her guidance and support to Nona Ford and Cody Okawa, recruiting the luminaries. And it is undeniable that the luminaries have been able to succeed more since Ryoko Matsui's arrival. Crawford finding these big strikes, wearing down Okawa and the reversal Bulldog. Okawa sent to the corner. Crawford could have been thinking about the Crawford kick early. Okawa, certainly one to study the tapes, has to know that the avalanche position is a dangerous place to be. And indeed, back to the corner. Randy Crawford maybe looking to put this one away early. And indeed, avalanche position here, and a reversal headbutt from Okawa. And another headbutt. Okawa now. Crawford out at one. And Resilient back to the corner. She's going to look for it again. It did not pay off this last time. Okawa indeed finds another headbutt.
2.
Randy Crawford able to evade the follow-up backdrop from Okawa. Crawford looking shaky, as she has through so many of her appearances in Super Spirit Wrestling. Okawa, another obstacle in her path tonight. Look at this, Okawa Rana! And a near fall for the Guardian Corps representative. Underhook facebuster from Crawford. Trying to rally following that huge maneuver from Okawa. Corner position again, look at Okawa immediately breaking out, and she finds another Okawa Rana! No! Crawford kicking out again! The resilience of the veteran. And Okawa avoiding the corner once more, but she runs into the pile driver. 2. No, near fall for Crawford. And again avoiding the corner. It could be the difference maker in this matchup. Sends her back to the corner. Crawford really wants to put this away, really wants to advance in this bracket. Okawa in trouble, but she finds the headbutt again. Senton from the top.
This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Tremendous kick from Crawford, but another kick could be lying in wait. The Crawford kick. If Okawa is not able to continue avoiding the corner, maybe looking for another Okawa Rana. Crawford able to reverse the situation. What a match we're seeing between these two women. Perhaps looking for the face buster again. Reversal from Okawa. Okawa looking to the top. Senton again. And back to the top. Another's no! Nobody home. Crawford able to avoid. Kitchen sink for Crawford. Surfboard stretch. Fisherman suplex. She bridges. No, my God, I thought it was over. Powerful strikes on both sides. And I believe Crawford could be bleeding. Avalanche position. Look at this. DDT. Avalanche DDT. Matsui trying to rally. No follow-up possible from a winded, wounded Crawford. Okawa Rana! She got her! Cody Okawa will move ahead in the All-Challenge Pendant bracket over Randy Crawford. What a matchup there, folks. Normally, after that Avalanche DDT, you can count on that Crawford kick. But Randy Crawford, too exhausted from her bout with Cody Okawa, not able to find that follow-up, and instead, Okawa again, the third Okawa Rana, third time being the charm in this instance for sure. Okawa able to move ahead in the bracket over Randy Crawford. What a matchup there, folks, and another heartbreaking loss for Crawford as she continues to collect L after L multiple times here in Super Spirit Wrestling. There will have to be some sort of breakthrough. There are signs of life, of course. Randy Crawford certainly adapting, but just not adapting perhaps enough to this stacked roster in Super Spirit Wrestling. Folks, let's move ahead now to a matchup in the men's tag division. It will be Lunar Landing taking on Defiler. Certainly a clash of styles here, folks. Defiler, certainly a nasty team, not afraid to take shortcuts on their path to victory. Lunar Landing, of course, more about the genuine spirit of wrestling competition, and that is what they came to Super Spirit Wrestling to have. Making their way to the ring, the team of Ellis Jackson and Gage Turner. Lunar Landing! The high-flying prowess of Ellis Jackson and the power of Gage Turner. A powerful combination indeed in this young tag team. And their opponents, the team of Omar Torres and Sutomu Shiroma. Defiler! As nasty as they come, folks. Ready to dish out the damage is Defiler. Facing off tonight here against Lunar Landing, official Larry Graham getting this competition underway. Ellis Jackson firing in a huge elbow to start, and there you see the shortcuts, the poke to the eyes immediately from Omar Torres. Lunar Landing still have yet to show their full potential in Super Spirit Wrestling, but they have picked up some impressive victories along the way, including a huge upset victory in the New Dawn Tournament Series over former champions Wondrous Bear. A lot of eyes shifting toward Lunar Landing after that victory. Defiler, a team that has also struggled to make a name for themselves, putting on very impressive performances, but just having trouble closing out victories against some of the division's stronger teams. And you see the quickness of Ellis Jackson, much like the quickness of Cody Okawa from the last match, but quickness can't deal with a low blow. And Tsutomu Shiroma finds a headbutt as well, dishing out his unique brand of damage to Ellis Jackson. Jackson finds a tag after sending Tsutomu Shiroma to the outside. Gage Turner now contending with the stronger member of Defiler. Perhaps a bit more of an even matchup here between Turner and Shiroma. Slam from Shiroma sends Turner to the outside. Turner seeming to absorb that shot well. Back in the ring, able to find the reversal backdrop. Shoulder charge there from Tsutomu Shiroma, just bulldogging his way. Hip toss from Gage Turner, now going to the sleeper hold. Gage Turner finding the break, but also perhaps finding himself in no man's land here. Will want to work the action back toward a favorable position. Defiler looking to cut the ring in half. Shiroma to the ropes. Oh, a big kick avoided there from Turner, but he is sent into enemy territory. Turner fighting his way out with a pair of kicks. Back to the mat with the sleeper, trying to wear down the brute that is Tsutomu Shiroma. Shiroma now with the headlock takedown.
Give up.
Tag made to Ellis Jackson. Avalanche position here. Look at this. My God, inverted DDT from the top. Interesting that there was no pinning combination there. And Tsutomu Shiroma, off of that error, is able to find a tag to the fresh man. My God, neckbreaker powerbomb combo from Defiler. And Ellis Jackson now trying to wake up. And look at Torres just stomping now. Stomping the face of Jackson. These low drop kicks damaging to the legs of Omar Torres.
Give up.
Jackson maybe just running on instinct here after taking some brutal maneuvers at the hands of Defiler.
Give up.
Looking for a pin here is Jackson, and Omar Torres quickly finding his way out of that one. And a low blow from Torres, halting any momentum that Jackson might have had. Powerbomb counter there from Torres, and Gage Turner with a sense of urgency. Look at that flapjack cutter combination from Lunar landing. Jackson sends Torres to the corner. But look at this, the shredder out of the corner. And Turner knew it was clear that Turner would have to intervene. Jackson still down from the effects of the shredder. Jackson finally returning to his feet and tags in Turner as Torres does Shiroma. Combination powerbomb. Star-crossed driver! Star-crossed driver! He got him! He got him! What timing! What timing from Gage Turner! Stealing one here from Defiler. Lunar landing with a huge victory. The star-crossed driver out of nowhere from Gage Turner behind a distracted Omar Torres, and Lunar landing come out tonight with a victory over Defiler. Big time stuff there in the men's tag division. And folks, speaking of the men's tag division, we will have a representative. It will be Lance Owens of Massive Impact next in a all-challenge medallion matchup against big man Benjamin Rose. Folks, these are two of the most powerful men in all of Super Spirit Wrestling. And Benjamin Rose, the only one of these two men that knows what it's like to taste gold in Super Spirit Wrestling. Benjamin Rose, our first ever Spirit Band champion in the heavyweight division. Massive Impact, a team that has come close as they did win the New Dawn Tournament Series earlier this year, but they were unable to successfully dethrone Deadly Encounter, our current men's tag champions. Folks, that was a mouthful. Let's go to the ring now for this all-challenge medallion matchup. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Lance Owens. Accompanied by Chance Robertson. Lance Owens! Indeed, Lance Owens in singles competition tonight, not something we would typically see, but that is the glory of the all-challenge division. And here comes Benjamin Rose. And his opponent, big man, Benjamin Rose! And indeed, could Benjamin Rose pick up another title in the form of the All-Challenge medallion? He will be put to the test here tonight by Lance Owens. The two giants staring each other down as the bell rings. Lance certainly the underdog in this matchup. Will he be able to withstand the offense of Benjamin Rose? Massive Impact, a team who is looking sharper than ever this year. But many theorize that it will not be enough to truly go the distance, as we saw at New Purpose. But a win here tonight for Lance Owens over Benjamin Rose would be a huge boost in morale and momentum for the Massive Impact camp. You see Chance Robertson on the outside, not used to being on the sidelines, as Lance Owens finds a huge knee, sending Benjamin Rose crumpling to the mat. A lot of back and forth here so far between these two big men, each one looking to find that first big maneuver. It will be Owens looking for the Shockbuster, and Owens looking for the Rose Crusher. Big chop there from Benjamin Rose. And look at the strength of Owens, and he will give chase on the outside.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Both competitors rolling back in the ring at the count of 5. Benjamin Rose with another takedown, and now the Boston Crab. Rose keeping Lance Owens grounded. Takes him down again to the mat, finds the elbow drop. Backbreaker slam combination. Owens trying not to be outdone here. Trying to make sure the tides don't shift too dramatically. And look at this now, torture rack from Rose. And into the backbreaker. Standing switch. High angle backdrop. And Rose could be pulling away with this one. Perhaps Lance Owens' biggest test. Although it is in singles competition, and Owens sends Benjamin Rose across the apron.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Both competitors now back in the ring. Big power slam there from Owens, and he'll look for the cover. Another big power slam from Owens. And now Rose targeting the leg of Owens. Perhaps will make it more difficult for Owens to withstand the might of Rose. Torture rack position again here. Backbreaker. All of this building towards the Rose Crusher. Lance Owens moving awfully slow, and indeed Benjamin Rose able to backstep the spear. The back again in danger. Look at this! Shockbuster! He hit the Shockbuster! Could it be enough? A glazed look in Rose's eyes! No! Spear! Near fall again for Owens. He's got him up again! Shockbuster! Shockbuster! 2, no! Owens hanging in there. This is the kind of test we knew it would be. He's got him up again for the torture rack, and how much more can Owens really take? Another backbreaker. The pain that Owens must be in. Oh my God!
1, 2, 3.
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
Out of the corner! Out of the corner! Shockbuster! Shockbuster again! Does he have him? No! Benjamin Rose has kicked out of 3 shockbusters. My God! My God! He got him! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Lance Owens, with the biggest victory of his career, will move on in the All Challenge Medallion bracket over big man Benjamin Rose. The roof is gonna come off this place. I can't believe what we've just seen. One of the biggest upset victories in Super Spirit Wrestling history. Lance Owens charging ahead in a very unique bracket, folks. The All Challenge Medallion bracket, certainly one to watch. Folks, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we will have a matchup in the women's tag division. It will be Troubletown taking on Vuelo de Miedo. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back and we are ready to get into women's tag division action. A rivalry has been brewing between State of Trouble and Nocturnas over the past few weeks, and tonight we will see their women's tag representatives, Troubletown and Vuelo de Miedo, squaring off in women's tag competition. This should be an exciting matchup, folks. These are teams that know each other extremely well, but it is right now that Nocturnas happens to hold something that State of Trouble wants very badly, and that is the Unity Band titles in the 6-woman tag division. All of this rivalry, all of this rancor that has been building between these two teams, could we indeed soon see a title match take place between these two factions? Making their way to the ring, accompanied by Kira Kita and Natasha Watson, the team of Priscilla Frost and Nora Nunez, Troubletown. The first ever holders of the Fury Band titles would go on to recruit Kira Kita and Natasha Watson, forming an expanding State of Trouble. But in that regard, no one has had more success than Nocturnas. And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Crimson Bat and Mantis, the team of La Águila y La Gárgola, Vuelo de Miedo. 2/3 of the Unity Band champions, and you see Crimson Bat, the third member, the leader and team captain of Nocturnas. And Priscilla Frost looking for an early pin there after that knee. And what a shock that would have been. Vuelo de Miedo and State of Trouble, two teams that were in constant competition for the Fury Bands, and at every turn, Troubletown was able to shut Vuelo de Miedo down. It was not until Crimson Bat became involved that Nocturnus emerged, and Vuelo de Miedo finally found gold around their waist, albeit in the 6-woman tag division. And now, of course, after having conquered and really laid the groundwork for the women's tag division in Super Spirit Wrestling, Troubletown now looking toward the 6-woman tag division as another mountain to climb. And it is certainly a sight to see that Vuelo de Miedo along with Nocturnus would be at that mountaintop. Things approaching full circle for these two teams as Nora Nunez kicks out of a pinning predicament, finds the Dragon Screw takedown. Chicken wing here from Nunez. Standing switch, look at that counter. What awareness there from Nunez. But La Gargola able to find the ropes. Nora Nunez floats over, looking for the kitchen sink. Evasive maneuvers on both sides here. As we've said, these two teams know each other very well. Tag made, Priscilla Frost now in. And look at that release suplex. Sends La Gargola flying. Steps over, now in control of the arm is Frost. One of the larger, more dominant athletes in this division, making her presence known in this contest tonight. Tag made to La Aguila. Dragon Screw takedown using her quickness. Spinning drop toe hold. Priscilla Frost now isolating the leg. No one prouder of Nocturnus' accomplishments than Crimson Bat, who was able to assemble this team. This deadly coordinated talent that she has assembled. And really they all improved for it. Crimson Bat struggling in the singles division. Vuelo de Miedo struggling in the women's tag division. And Mantis, one of the newer signees in Super Spirit Wrestling, recruited at such an early stage of her career. A lot to be said for the charisma and recruiting prowess of Crimson Bat as she continues to lead Nocturnus into further success. Big belly-to-belly release there from Frost. We would love nothing more to halt that success that Nocturnus has enjoyed. Big lariat there from La Aguila and tremendous elbow there in response, but La Aguila not willing to go down, applying the Boston Crab here. The tension building in this one. A lot of offense from both sides, but no big breakthroughs yet from either team. And look at this, a distraction on the outside as La Aguila bites the face of Priscilla Frost. Nora Nunez with the assist, but Priscilla Frost is wounded. The ice pick. Belly to belly release. Could it be enough? No! La Gargola still down from the ice pick. Imagine if it had been La Aguila, we would have been looking at a Trouble Town victory. Frost trying to fight her way out of the Lion's Den here. Looking for a tag, and she'll have it. Standing switch. What a backdrop from Nunez. Almost putting La Gargola through the ring. Traps the leg and drops down once more. Able to find the ropes is La Gargola. Looking for a brainbuster. Nunez floats over. Avoids the tag team offense. Shote to the back of the head. Irish whip reversal. Huge punch. Shotgun drop kick. La Gargola to the top. My God! Senton attack. Nunez could be in big trouble. Look at this! Cartwheel pile driver! My God! My God! 2! It's over! In the chaos, Nora Nunez punishing La Gargola and picking up a win for Trouble Town as this rivalry continues to heat up between these two factions. Trouble Town victorious here tonight, just like old times, frankly, over Vuelo de Miedo. Folks, we now turn our eyes to the junior division. It will be the intergalactic Griffin Jimmy Davis taking on former Shadow Band champion Archie Everett in what is a huge test for GJD. Will he be able to overcome that underdog status as we saw Lance Owens do in his match against Benjamin Rose earlier tonight, and what an effort that was. Can Griffin Jimmy Davis embody that same spirit and rise to the occasion tonight against the experience and the submission repertoire of Archie Everett? Let's go to the ring now, folks, for that match. Making his way to the ring, he is the intergalactic Griffin Jimmy Davis. The crowd eager for Griffin Jimmy Davis to take this one tonight over Archie Everett. Someone who really did not respect his position as champion, certainly has very little respect for the fans here. And by all accounts, Archie Everett mainly in this for the paycheck. And his opponent, Archie Everett. Archie Everett, one of the most gifted athletes and one of the most unique athletes that we have in Super Spirit Wrestling. The innovative mat approach, a very studied submission wrestler. And you see that immediately taking Griffin Jimmy Davis to the mat, but GJD able to find some counter offense, the kind of quickness we're used to seeing from our junior division competitors. GJD with that high impact takedown, a pair of them, trying to keep Everett down. The conditioning of both of these athletes at an outstanding level. GJD to the ropes, looking for a tackle. Archie Everett now with an Irish whip, and GJD puts on the brakes. The action quick here, folks. And is indeed this another night of underdogs, as we have seen a few times in the history of knocking out our power here. But things are back in order, and this matchup and this card will resume as Griffin Jimmy Davis looks to pick up an underdog victory over former Shadow Band champion Archie Everett. Folks, with the storm still raging here outside the arena, and we do hope that no further interruptions will happen this evening, as we still have yet to go another match in the All Challenge Pendant bracket, as well as our main event, a #1 contenders match in the heavyweight division between Hitoshi Tobe and Bruce Berry. The arm in jeopardy, but look at the quickness of Griffin Jimmy Davis, quickly reversing that situation. And he will want to avoid the submission situations for sure against Archie Everett. Look at this, Griffin Jimmy Davis proving to be too slippery for the former champion. Archie Everett to the top rope here, finds an elbow drop. Crashing across GJD as the thunder crashes outside the arena. The binding clutch here, tying up GJD. Everett sends him to the ropes, slips under, and the Wakagatame now back to the mat. Archie Everett will continue to work this style until Griffin Jimmy Davis has no choice but to preserve, honestly just preserve his arms, his legs. As an athlete, you can't afford an injury like that to sit on the shelf not collecting pay. Griffin Jimmy Davis is going to have to keep that in mind. And look at this, taken over again by Archie Everett. Look at GJD, powerbomb. Such a well-rounded athlete is Griffin Jimmy Davis, but many people believe that he has yet to really come into his own. Look at this. Archie Everett with this unique style, forcing his opponents to find creative ways to escape equally creative maneuvers. Russian leg sweep into the ground octopus hold. Such an efficient approach. Archie Everett continuing this submission-based onslaught, looking for something off the top there, but thinking better of it. And now perhaps finding that opportunity, elbow drop across the body. And is it enough to put him away? That arrogant pin. GJD fired up, finds the kick. Archie Everett floats over to the ropes now. Back switch. Switching the plan so often that it's hard for GJD to keep up, and out of the corner from the reversal with the European uppercut. GJD now, well-executed brainbuster. Does not want to give Everett room to breathe, but at the same time, does not want to get caught up in these entanglements. Everett to the top again. Crashing down across the back of GJD. Complete shot, and look at this, transitioning into a neck lock. Further innovation from Archie Everett, who seems to have a new maneuver almost every time we see him. And again, back to this neck lock, this time the legs of GJD in the ropes. GJD opting to keep it simple. Look at that from the top rope, the diving crossbody, and it's not enough. Taking him back down again. Targeting so many different parts, dissecting his opponent is the former champion. And now GJD trying to maintain this corner control, driving Archie back, big lariat, Archie answers with the chop. Binding clutch on the way again for Everett. GJD looking to those ropes. Able to put the offense on hold. But for how long? Griffin Jimmy Davis with the powerbomb. Everett looking to fly again. The elbow buried once more into the body of Griffin Jimmy Davis. And is it enough? No! GJD will not quit. Dragon Buster. Oh, look at that. What a maneuver from GJD, able to avoid that flying mare. But Everett still finding some offense. Complete shot, and it's back to this neck lock. GJD could be in trouble. A lot of pressure coming down on that stretch. Backdrop from Everett. A knee to the face. GJD trapped for the moment, and it's over. It's over. Archie Everett submits Griffin Jimmy Davis. What a series of maneuvers there from Archie Everett, able to secure a victory as we've seen so many times. That innovative offense that is so hard to deal with and so hard to study for. Griffin Jimmy Davis just not finding the breakthroughs that he needed to overcome the former Shadow Band champion. Folks, as we move ahead tonight, after that technical interruption, we have now arrived at our second match in the All Challenge Pendant Bracket. It will be Hana Nishikawa, Super Spirit Wrestling's most gifted striker, taking on Claire Birch, an athlete who has certainly wanted to reach higher heights than she has thus far in SSW. This should be an incredible matchup, folks. Both of these athletes incredibly hungry to sort of elevate their status here in the company. And we now take you to the ring for what is sure to be a hard-hitting matchup.
Making her way to the ring,
Hana Nishikawa.
It will be up to Claire Birch to dodge the deadly strikes of Hana Nishikawa, as any one of them could be a knockout shot. but Claire Birch, certainly one of our most well-rounded athletes. Several avenues to victory here for this competitor.
And her opponent,
Claire Birch.
Claire Birch would like nothing more than to hold gold or perhaps wear the pendant in Super Spirit Wrestling. But she has been interrupted continually on that path, not able to close out in big situations. And here in this match against Hana Nishikawa, Claire Birch is in another big situation. Early counter from Nishikawa. Ducks the kick. Birch will need to do a lot of that to survive this encounter. Sidesteps the drop kick. A good sign early from Birch. The awareness, and again sidesteps the drop kick. After this matchup, folks, we will indeed be at our main event. What a counter there from Nishikawa. Hitoshi Tobe and Bruce Berry both vying for the #1 contender position in the heavyweight division to be the next challenger, stepping up to perhaps dethrone the Duke of Dallas, Texas, Harold Kelly. And you see the kicks of Nishikawa starting to take their toll on Birch. Shoulders down, and a quick kick out from Birch, who certainly has the tenacity to take this matchup into deep waters. But there are only so many of those kicks right there that can be withstood. And Hana Nishikawa will have many more in store for Claire Birch. You see the frustration of Birch setting in. A big cutter there from Nishikawa, but Birch rising for more punishment. When Nishikawa hones in those kicks, it is like a guided missile. Look at that combination. Low, mid, high for Nishikawa. Dissecting Claire Birch at every level, and this time the drop kick from the Irish Whip connects. Nishikawa starting to run away with this one. A big knee to the back of the head. Birch with a knee of her own, sending Nishikawa down to the mat, if only for a moment. Big kicks again from Nishikawa near the corner, starting to look ugly for Birch. And out of the corner with the neck breaker. Leg hooked now for Birch, and not even a 1 count. Nishikawa hungry for a victory here. Cutter again. And looked for that knee. My God, Birch doing everything she can to avoid the offense, but Nishikawa just keeps coming. Rattling Claire Birch. Nishikawa with the shoulders down. And Birch escapes. Nishikawa floats over, finds the shotgun drop kick. Birch having big trouble adapting to the repertoire of Nishikawa. Look at this! Dreamweaver! The Dreamweaver! Shoulders down! 2! It's over! The Dreamweaver! It is academic and it is over! Nishikawa advancing in the bracket for the All-Challenge pendant over Claire Birch. Birch just not really able to get started at all throughout that matchup. Nishikawa looking as impressive as ever. Certainly a threat in that bracket to be the first holder of the All-Challenge pendant. Folks, what a night it has been. And we are now at our main event contest, a #1 contenders match in the heavyweight division to determine the next challenger for Harold Kelly's Spirit Band title. And it will be the example, Hitoshi Tobe taking on Bruce the Ruby Berry in what could be one of the most solid fundamental wrestling matches that we will ever see. Bruce Berry, of course, throughout his illustrious career, a man known to take shortcuts here and there. We have seen it in the past. We know what is possible when Bruce Berry is able to just strip away his morality and just able to secure his sights on a goal. We've seen it many, many times over his long career. But Hitoshi Tobe, an athlete so tough, so fundamentally sound, that it will take everything Bruce Berry has to crack his spirit tonight. Well, now wait a minute. What is Wrestle Club? What is this? That's Tano Toyama and Griffin Jimmy Davis and Elijah Howell.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Wrestle Club, he is the example,
Hitoshi Tobe. Look at this. What a development. Hitoshi Tobe, seemingly the captain of Wrestle Club. And what a time to have that kind of support going into this #1 contenders match.
and his opponent, Bruce
the Ruby Berry.
Folks, this is a man that is more used to wearing gold than not wearing gold. But this matchup tonight, an interesting clash as Hitoshi Tobe, perhaps the most fundamentally sound wrestler we've ever seen, takes on a man who's basically molded the building blocks of so many parts of this business, so much owned to Bruce the Ruby Berry. But that matters very little to Hitoshi Tobe here tonight. Just another opponent standing in the way of greatness. Big chops from Bruce Berry. And how many men have felt those chops across Bruce Berry's 30-plus year career? Looking for the underhook suplex, Hitoshi Tobe denies. Both of these men looking to be the next challenger for Harold Kelly's Spirit Band title. Harold Kelly's last defense saw him win a cage match, the first ever in Super Spirit Wrestling's history, against the Earth Splitter Von Roth. Bruce Berry looking to make his second run at the title. His last #1 contenders position culminated in a matchup against then-champion Benjamin Rose. Bruce Berry looking to carve that same path here tonight, ahead to Harold Kelly. Hitoshi Tobe eyeing that same prize. And look at Tobe, we've seen this before. Tobe wanting to test the limits of Berry, and he fires back with an elbow. The formation of Wrestle Club here tonight, folks, certainly something that must be acknowledged. The collection of talent on the outside, the young talent, the junior division representatives, Elijah Howell and Griffin Jimmy Davis, who we saw in action just earlier tonight, as well as Tado Toyama. Certainly 3 young superstars who could maybe use the tutelage of an experienced wrestler like Hitoshi Tobe. Certainly an exciting development as we look to the future of Super Spirit Wrestling. And what a victory this would be here tonight for the newly formed Wrestle Club. Their team captain moving on to challenge the heavyweight champion. Counter backdrop there from the headlock position. Leg hooked for Tobe. Just a 1 count from official Kim Carrillo. Body slam sends Tobe to the outside. And Barry happy to retreat to the middle of the ring to collect himself, knowing that this match will very likely go the distance. Bruce Barry with that experience, knowing to pace himself. And that is something we've seen out of the in-ring legend multiple times. Just that slow but steady wins the race mentality. Brainbuster from Barry. Rope break signaled by the official. Another well-executed brainbuster from Barry. As we have said, both of these athletes incredibly fundamentally sound. But Barry more willing to take shortcuts than Tobe. But look at this! Tobe could be in big trouble! It's the Ruby Lock, and it's over! Just like that! My God, it's over! The Ruby Lock, tried and true! And when it is cinched in, there is almost nothing to be done. Bruce Barry, your #1 contender once again, a position he is familiar with in Super Spirit Wrestling, and he will be the next man to challenge the Duke of Dallas, Texas, Harold Kelly. What a harsh lesson for Hitoshi Tobe and Wrestle Club to learn as a whole here tonight in their first outing as a new group. Certainly a lesson that Hitoshi Tobe will have to impart in a very unique way. Maybe some confidence faltering, I don't know. It's still a very new development here, but certainly not something you want to take back to the camp on your first night out. But indeed, folks, Bruce Barry, sometime in the next few weeks, will challenge the Duke of Dallas, Texas, Harold Kelly, for the heavyweight title. Folks, what a night it has been, and we do apologize for the technical interruption during the storm here, just something that you can't plan for. But next week, we hope to see you back here for another episode of Super Spirit Live. For now, for everyone here at Super Spirit Wrestling, I'm Shirt Donovan. Have a good night.